Hey guys, it's Erin from Wildlife Women. Just wanted to make a quick video to go over some of the weapons that I choose to use each season, as well as a couple of products that I never go into the hills without. The first thing I'd like to talk about is my bow. I shoot the Matthews Passion. I've been shooting this bow for a little over 10 years. I'm very comfortable with this weapon. By some standards, it's very outdated. However, I'm so comfortable with it, I just don't see the reason to upgrade. I'm shooting about 53 pounds currently. I have been shooting archery since I was very young. Started at about 11 years old. It took me a while to get up to this poundage, but I'm very comfortable at this poundage, and that's the important thing, especially with archery, is that you find a weapon and you find a poundage that you're comfortable shooting. I also use the Scott Archery Fox release. This is a woman's release. It's made a little smaller for her hands without being a youth release. This was something that I had to overcome when I first started hunting archery rather than just shooting archery, because I was taught to shoot archery with fingers. So this was quite a science for me. It took me a long time and several different kinds of releases before I found one that I was comfortable with. But I would recommend the Scott Archery Fox release to any lady archer. The next weapon that I'd like to talk about is going to be my rifle. I am currently shooting a Savage 243. My husband bought me this rifle shortly after we got married, and I had just started rifle hunting with him. I've not always been a hunter, just for the past 12 and a half years. This is a 243 Savage rifle. It is very accurate. We have had the wonderful luck with this gun. Sighting it in is very easy. It's not a heavy gun, so it's easy to carry when you have all your gear with you. This is my go-to gun for any rifle season. The next weapon that I'd like to talk about is my muzzle loader. This is a Thompson Tehran Encore 50 caliber muzzle loader. I have not taken an animal with this gun. It is my goal this year. Seems like every time muzzle loading comes around, I'm working that very weekend. So I have not gotten to use this weapon. It is my goal to get a deer this year with this muzzle loader. I have shot it, and it is quite interesting shooting muzzleloader. It's something new for me, so I'm definitely excited to learn more about muzzleloading hunting. Since turkey season is just around the corner, I want to talk about a recent purchase that was made in my household, and that's the Winchester SHP 12-gauge shotgun. I am not a turkey hunter. I've never claimed to be a turkey hunter, but I do hope to take my first turkey with this shotgun this year. We recently acquired a lease close to our home here in Ashland, Kentucky, and it is slap full of turkeys. So hopefully this year, when spring season rolls around, I'll be filming me taking my first turkey with this shotgun. Two other things I'd like to talk about is my rangefinder. We use a Nikon Prostaff rangefinder. We've had this thing for years upon years. You can see that it is, all the writing is actually just worn off of it. It's been in the hills a million times, probably lost 100, but always recovered. It is great on battery life. Can take a beating and just keep right on going. So I highly recommend Nikon products. My next item that I'd like to talk about is my binoculars. I also use Nikon Optics. These are the travel lights. I've had these for several years. They are attached to my Crooked Horn Outfitters bino system. If you don't use a bino system when you're hunting, you are missing out. Just slips right over your shoulders just like that. You can put all the clothes you need to right over it. And hands-free binoculars. Anytime you need to see something, you can just raise up there and there you go. These are light binocular. They make it very discreet under your clothes. It's not something that's gawky that you have a hard time getting to. We've been using the bino system for as long as I can remember. The thing that I like the most about these binoculars is they're so light. They don't pull on you. You barely know they're there. Versus my husband's binoculars, they are quite large and, in my opinion, kind of heavy. So I definitely like my Nikon Optics. We have a couple of Nikon scopes as well. The bino system, if this is something that you're not using, you definitely need to look into one of these. So that's all that I have today. And I want to invite you to like and subscribe our channel. We have tons more to share with you guys. We're just getting started with this organization, and where we're going with it, it's limitless. As long as women stick together, we empower and educate each other and share what we know, then there is no limit to the places we can go. So from the Wildlife Women to you guys, stay tuned.